guys, Cindy A. Lewis here, and this is part 2 of taking some old books and making pockets and tags for your junk journals. And these are going to fit inside your journals that we've been making, either the 8-page journal, or it could fit inside like a traveler size journal, or even our large junk mail envelope journals. So these are going to fit, and we made these last night. Well, I made these last night, and tonight I hope you got your supplies together and you'll be able to watch along with me and make some of your own. I want to welcome everyone back, and I want to say thank you so much for stopping in today. This is part 2 of making our pockets and junk journal tags with old books and old pages of things that we have. And I want to say I've got all my supplies out here, even though you can't see them right now. Let me show you. So I've got all my supplies out here. You can see everything. I've got to pull it all out now. It's a little neat right now. Now, before I get started, someone asked me about this little blending tool that I made, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. Okay, so this is a little side hack for this whole thing. So I have an old pill bottle. You can use any one you want. I have 3 here that was just going in the trash. So I took these felt pads, are purchased from the Dollar Tree. For $1, you get 60 pieces. I said 10, but it's a lot more than 10. And I use these for blending my inks. And if you have to have a new blending tool for every one, that could get expensive. So just take these out. Now these do have adhesive on the back. You can see right here. And then you can pick the right size for your lid. So you can choose, like this one looks like it would fit best on top of here. Or you can take one and cut it to fit, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and put this smaller one on here. It has adhesive on it. I'm just going to put it on there. And now I have a little blending tool right here. I'll show you how it works. So this one is a little bit larger lid, so I'm going to take this one, just pull that adhesive off. If you don't feel like the adhesive is strong enough, you can certainly use some hot glue and just put it on there. Now I have a new blending tool. Again, super simple. I think you got it by now. Save you a ton of money and recycle your pill bottles. And if you can get the backing off. There we go. So just like that, I made 3 little blending tools. I'm going to show you how they work. Really simple. So I have this E here, this little flash card, and I'm just going to take my blending tool, take it to my pad of dye ink. This is cocoa, and I just put it on here. You can see how it's working the edge there. And it just is phenomenal how it makes it age just like that. Really inexpensive. Upcycle your pill bottles. You can always take this off and replace it with a new one. Okay, let's get busy. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make some more pockets and some more interesting tags to go in your junk journals. So I have this Ideals Easter book. Just going to take a page out of here. You can pick any page you like. I found 2 pages that I really like. This measures about 8 1/4 by about 11. My junk journals are usually about 8 by 8. So what I want to do here though is I want to make this 8 by 8, but I'm going to make it a pocket with this one. Isn't that cute? And that's adorable, I think. And then the back is so cute too. But all right, so for this one, I'm going to take it up. Since it's about 11, I need to measure where 8 is, and that is where I want to fold up. So I'm just going to take this and mark it. So I'm gonna, oh, I don't have my pen. So I covered my page with a mat so that I can not, you know, protect my surface, but also I can cut on this. And you can't really see, but I'm gonna measure this at 8 inches. Let me push you back a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna measure this at 8 inches. And we're even. This is a chalk pencil, so it won't write on there, but it's gonna fold inside anyway. I'm just gonna fold that up on that line and get it even. If you remember, we did this in our 8-page junk journal to make a pocket. So what we're doing is we're just making a pocket that's going to fit inside the junk journal. So what we'll do is take this, it's going to slide into the junk journal, and then you'll be able to open it like this. So it'll be attached or adhesive here onto the page, so it'll open out, and then you have a double pocket. Now, what I want to do though is, not only am I going to use the dye ink to age the edges, which it's already aged, but I'm going to use double stick tape to tape my pocket in, so that when it folds out, it has 2 pockets. Here, I'm just putting one in the middle, and it's on one side of the fold, and then the 2 edges. So I'm going to pull the backing off of the double stick tape. This is really good double stick tape, and it seals really well. I love it. It's the 1/4 inch, and you can buy it just about anywhere, but I buy mine at Tuesday Morning because it's cheaper. All right, so now I have a pocket here and a pocket here. 2 pockets. Okay. Now we're making these without sewing. Junk journals tend to be sewn together a lot or have sewn pages. We're just doing no sew right now. So I'm going to take that lace. This is from the Dollar Tree. That's my favorite lace. And I'm going to glue it down, making sure I don't glue my pockets. Okay, that part is done. This is really so beautiful, and I think you could, you know, you could watercolor these with pencil. This is so beautiful. And so the upside down bunnies, I'm not all that crazy about. So I feel like I need to do something here. And I'm going to look for something out of my little stash here. And I set everything aside so you can see. And just look for something that will fit that so that you can't tell that the bunny's upside down. Like this. I like that one. And then, not that one. But I'll find one and just show you. And then there you go. I mean, you know, like you can just really make it your own. And up here, I think I could add something so that it all kind of goes together. Okay. And you can put anything in here. You can take your little notes or your tags and put them in this pocket. So we'll just leave that like that. And on this back side, since we're going to see this, I do want to take a little of this dye ink and go around the edges. So I have this pretty yellow washi. So I'm going to take it and run some of it at the top instead of necessarily a flower. And it is really pretty. You can see. Oh, it's supposed to go like that. Well, we could put it down the side. Sometimes you just got to work with what you got. And there we go. So it opens this way, and this will be glued down. Really nice. Okay, let's make number 2. Okay, so this sheet was like this. I cut it 8 by 8, and this is really pretty on this side. So we've got to do something with that. Now this one is an 8 by 8 sheet. So this one is really cute, just like this. This back I'm not crazy about necessarily, so I'm going to fold it in half on this side. And I'm going to make this a pocket that opens at the top. That's the full length here. And so this will be sealed. Do you understand? I'm going to take my hole punch right here, and I'm going to turn it over so I can see where the hole is punching. And I'm going to put my paper in there, and I want it halfway. I don't know if you can see that. And I punch it there. Now I'm going to put double stick tape on this side. Okay, I've got my double stick tape and seal my edges. And now I have a pocket. So let's make this a pocket on top of a pocket. So take your pocket paper and see what size you want it to be. So I'm going to cut that right here and see if that fits. And now I have a pocket and a pocket here. Oop. So I have a pocket here and then a pocket here. Okay, I'm gonna make a double pocket. My pocket here, I took one of the Dollar Tree tags and put it on. It says Cherish. You can see that. Here's this pocket. Now we have this pocket here. And this is really cute, but again, I don't like that backing. And this is a piece of that scrapbook paper. So I'm gonna glue this down to this, and I can make this a pocket also. And this can just be added. Now, if it's a little big, you might have to cut it depending on your journal size. So another thing that you can do, before I glue that down, I have a makeup sponge here, and I have some Honey Pot yellow with a makeup sponge. I'm gonna put some on my makeup sponge, and I want to give these tulips a little color, but I don't want them to be like painted. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like tinted is what I'm going for. And they really stand out that way. Okay, so set that aside. I showed you that last night with the blue. Set that aside. Have my double stick tape on here. Again, another pocket. We're just making all kinds of pockets to add to our junk journals. And then we have the part ready to go when we get our pages done. So I'm going to put this here. And we have a little pocket. Another little pocket to add. Didn't see last night's video. This is the scrapbook paper that I'm using. So this is an old scrapbook. It was $1.19, and I am just using it for the papers inside. So just tearing out a page. We'll just use a page here. Tears are really easy. And we're going to make a tag to fit inside here. So we want, you can measure, you can eye it. I'm going to say it has to be at least this. So I'm going to come inside that line and just put my ruler and pull it like that. And then it needs to fit, like maybe just out a little bit. So it's going to have to be at least this tall. And this is highly technical. Right. Okay, now I need to see if it fits. So I'm going to slide it in here. Yep, it fits just fine, and that's where I want to pull it out. All right, now let's decorate this tag. Okay, so I have a piece of my dictionary paper, and I'm going to tear it. And then I'm going to tear it again, like this. And I'm going to tear the end because I want that ragged. Oh, I've got two sheets. Oh, that's okay. That'll work. All right. Now, I want this to be my background for this tag. Glue these down in pieces, and then I'm going to have some lace. I have this real pretty lace here. This is really pretty. And I'm going to cut pieces of it to go in here. Now I'm ready for my stickers or my ephemera. Okay, in my stash, I have these two beautiful birds. They almost look like lovebirds. So, and I think I'm going to put the little one by itself at the top. Like this. And then I'm going to take this one and put it at the bottom. And if I didn't get glue in every place, then I can see and add that in. Just like that. Now I can make this a square, or I can curve the corners, or I could cut my tag so it looks like a regular tag. But you want to make sure you measure that if you're going to do that, so it looks how you want it to and even. Now I do have a tag board here, which helps me a lot with up to 3-inch tags. So if I did want to measure this, I could. It's pretty big, so I could take it up here. It shows me what letter I'm on. So this is actually C. Let's see, ABC. So if I wanted to cut that, I would just push this down, and I take my little cutting blade and pull it over like that. And then I turn it upside down and put it on C again. And this guide helps you to cut it even. And so there, now I have my cut tag. So it's a really cool tool. If you are interested in that, you can check it out. I did get it at Tuesday Morning, but you can get them just about anywhere that sells We Are Memory Keepers. So I have my hole punch here. This is a Martha Stewart heavy duty hole punch. I really, really like it. I got it at Tuesday Morning on sale, and I use it a lot. So I'm just going to put my hole here. Now I can take my twine, which I've been just using regular jute and twine for my tassels and everything. So I'm going to fold it in half and slide it through the hole. Take the loop, take my tails, slide them through, and there we go. And there's my tag. Isn't that cute? I'm going to show you how to make a unique little page insert for your journal. You can glue it down on the back. You could make this a tall pocket, however you want to do. But what I want to show you here is I just took a sheet of paper, and given the size of my journal, I'm making this 3.5 inches by 8. It could be a little shorter if you wanted it to be. Then I took 4 sheets of my scrapbook page. Remember, we're using all of our supplies. And I cut them 3 inches. So this is 3.5. I cut this 3 inches by 2.5 inches. And these are going to be like, it's not a waterfall card, but it's going to be like a flip, and they're going to be all on one page. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. And we have to decide where you want them on your page, and they're all going to be like right next to each other. And they'll flip up like that, and you can put pictures or sayings. So you just kind of have to measure, because I don't know what size your page is going to be. All right, and they're going to be like that, and we're going to use washi tape so that we can flip them up and back. All right, so the first one I'm going to put at the bottom. I do want to leave a little bit here, so this is about 1/2 inch. I'm going to take my washi tape, and I've chosen this pretty washi tape here, and it's really easy to do. I've done this in my Happy Planner a number of times. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it down right here. Make sure I cover a little bit off the paper and a little bit on the paper. So then you can cut or tear your washi tape. And I definitely don't want to tear my paper, so I'm going to be real careful with that. And of course, if you're not using old paper, you may not be as concerned as I am. But this is old paper. Okay, so now I have my first one on, so I'm going to flip it up, And I have to take into consideration this little lip here. You can see right here. Okay, now you're going to take your washi tape and you're going to put it along the back side of that, just like this. And then you're going to have to trim it. I'm going to pull that off. All right, now I've got my washi tape. You see how it's going to flip? Really simple. All right, so I have that one. Now I'm going to take this one and I want it to be graduated up a little bit. So I'm just eyeballing it, but you can make it whatever you want. So I'm giving it about, how much space is that? About a ½ inch or so. Okay, so same method. Take your washi tape and make sure you got it right so that it lines up, just like this. Okay, trim it or tear it, however you want to do. Then when you pull this up, you can see where you need to trim your tape. If you can see on mine, it's kind of hard to see, but if you're working alongside me, you'll see. Okay, now pull it up like that. Take your washi tape, put it down. And you're going to do that all the way up. And there we go. And I'm just going to trim this part off because the sticky's out and I don't really want that sticky on there. Okay. There we go. And you can see how it's working, right? Okay, I'm going to do that to the other two. Okay, so I've got my little pages where they'll flip up, all my little flippy pages. And I want to add something to it, but I don't want to totally cover it because this could be photographs and it could be sayings on both sides. It can be just a beautiful little addition to a page. But I do have these cute stickers that are pretty aged looking. They're from Dollar Tree. They're called metallics. So I thought it would be fun to add some of this to these little flip ups. So I'm going to put this dragonfly up here. Oh, it's got a little frame. That's pretty cool. And I just dropped it on the floor. All right. So we're just going to put that there. That looks really pretty there. And then just some of these, like this one says beauty. So I don't cover up the whole thing. I'll just put it down here, and then that way when you know, like if you want to add a picture or something, there's still room or write on there. And so I'm just going to take this pretty bird and put it here like that. And then I'll take, what do I want? How about this flower? I could take that off, but I kind of like that frame around it. And then this butterfly. Ooh, look at these little frames they have them on. That's the neatest thing. Okay, I just want the butterfly. So I'm going to take the butterfly and do that. And then back here, I can leave it. And then, you know, you can write, you can journal. It's just amazing what you could do with all of this space in just one page. And then here you could add something, but I'm going to take this little piece here that looks like, I don't know what that looks like, but it's pretty. I'm going to put it down here. And then I finished my page, my little add-on to my page. So it can just be glued down. You could make it a tag if you wanted to, but I think it would just be nice glued down. It's already done. You just got to add what you want to add. You can write on all of these, put pictures, whatever, quotes, whatever you want to do. So anyway, that's that. So let's look at what we made tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun for me to do this with you. If you'd like to do more of this kind of thing, just let me know. Also, if we didn't use any sewing, if you'd like to do more with sewing, let me know that as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great night. Sorry it's so late. I had wanted to get it up a little bit earlier, but I couldn't. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. Helps my channel. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.